What's up guys, the Lazy Goldmaker here with another video in my Road to 100 Million Gold series, and this one's gonna be exciting, the first true week of 9.2 where I've been getting sales from the crafters marks. So we'll take a look at both of the two realms where I'm doing max level crafting and then the overall numbers. So let's just jump into Sylvanas straight away. We're just gonna jump in to my sales over the last 7 days, sorted by most expensive. As you can see, we're up at 650,000 gold-ish on Sylvanas. And unsurprisingly, it's mostly in Crafter's Mark of the first one's gear. So these are all item level 262 pieces. I don't remember exactly. We can check what I bought my Progenitor Essentia for an average price of 16,000. Actually 14,000. So not that bad. 14,000 average. Which means that this is quite profitable, right? I have a crafting cost about 17,000 on average for these. So we sold one up at 66k and the majority in the 20 to 30k range. That's pretty nice. We also sold a Green-Veiled Hood. This is a rank 6 legendary. Doesn't show up on the scan. I don't remember if I have any Progenitor Essentias. I think I crafted with all of them. But I should have enough gold to get a couple before next week. As long as I get a few sales over the next couple of days. I do have quite a bit of 262 gear in my bags right now, as you can see. So right now, probably not going to restock any more 262 gear. I did a large restock yesterday. So now I just want to realize a couple of more sales from these 262 pieces, enough that I can craft one of each. One of each is what I want to go for, one of each legendary that I have. So that means I need at least 4 Progenitor Essentia that I need enough gold for, and a little bit more. I have 135k currently, so I'll probably need 200,000 gold in sales to get there. And then as soon as I start getting sales today, I'm gonna buy Progenitor Essentia, and then I have most of the other materials. I'll need a little bit for tailoring, for blacksmithing. At least I have enough ore for the Shadowghast ingots, so it's just the lithium ore and the enchanted lightless silk, and then some of the new materials. But yeah, what I'm hoping to do over the next couple of days is just stock up on the necessary materials to craft 4 legendaries, and then I'll be ready to go on Wednesday as soon as I blasted through the the chapter of the story that releases on Wednesday. So that's it on Sylvanas. Let's take a look at Draenor. So here we are on Draenor. And this is the first banker that we're going to look at. We're going to look, so I post items on 2 different characters in this realm. So this is typically been my main banker, where I do all of my legendaries, primarily. We have some other stuff, but in Shadowlands it's been like 95% legendary. As you can see, we've sold quite a few rank 6s this week, 1.8 million. I haven't even been restocking because I ran out of Coitite crystals and they were a little bit expensive. Not sure what they're priced at right now. They're even more expensive now, but there's a ton of volume available. Not sure how they can sustain it this high with that much volume, but we'll see. Maybe the legendaries are actually selling for so much that 1330 is still worth it. I haven't double checked prices. I know that I'm almost completely out of rank 4s. So, or rank 6s, I mean. I'm almost completely out. I have like 3 or 4. When I run a cancel scan the other night, it was literally nothing showed up. We can take a look now as well. Yeah, I have 2 rank 6s and then a single rank 5. That's it. So I guess the people who were planning to stock up on Coitite crystals, they turned out to be correct. Interesting to see it still rising. At this point, you're going to get rank 7 in 2 days, so why bother spending gold on a rank 6 now? I don't understand that, but hey, it is what it is. 152k for Shadowghast Pauldrons, that's absolutely ludicrous. That might bode well for the prices on the rank 7s, though. But yeah, that's 1.8 million here. Pretty good. There's a rank 4 that snuck in and some random assorted consumables that I had lying around from earlier in the patch, but or from the end of 9.1. But that's nice, 1.8 mil. So let's take a look at the other banker that sold all of my Crafter's Mark gear, which is what I put most of my effort into this week. Alright, so here we are on my Crafter's Mark gear poster. And as you can see, we're up at a little bit more than 2.5 on the first 100 males. So that's pretty nice. I haven't restocked the last couple of days because Progenitor Essentia was a little bit too expensive for my taste. And well, I did buy them pretty cheaply. Like, my average purchase price is something around 10,000 gold for the Progenitor Essentia. So even on the ones that I'm selling for just 22,000, I'm doubling the gold I actually spent. But the Essentia have been holding strong at 18,000, and the prices haven't really made 18,000 gold Progenitor Essentia super valuable. They haven't been super valuable. As you can see here, the Shadow Lace foot wraps right here are at 20,000 gold now for whatever reason. So hopefully a lot of people have just been stocking up because this is mostly because people stocked up cheaply. But as we can see here, still plenty of profit to be made, even valuing my Essentia quite highly. But I am running dry here as well. Now if we start collecting these sales, we have 2.5 million on the first one. And we got to see what the last 5, probably about 150,000 more. Most likely, because, well, about 30,000. They're going to be on the more expensive end as well, because they were among the first sales I had. Yeah, a little bit. I had a 100k sale somewhere here, but not sure if I should have pointed that out. Look, sometimes people are willing to pay a lot of gold for the right stats, but yeah, 127 on the last 5. And that's it. Collected everything. Now I just need to restock, which is what I'm going to do for next week. Rank 7 is the focus. So let's take a look at the overall numbers for the week. We are back in business. Seeing some absolutely fantastic sales this week, finally. 4.5 mil, that's on Draenor, that's really good. And then another 600,000 on Sylvanas, which clocks us in at 5.2 mil. That's really good. We even made some profit on Draenor, about 1.4, even after spending quite a bit of gold reinvesting. I reinvested most of this into more materials for legendaries for next week, essentially. On my other realms, obviously, I reposted once, and that was it. And we didn't make much gold on any of them, unsurprisingly. That's not going to be where my effort is. All my effort will be on Sylvanas and Draenor, where I have legendaries and max rank crafting, because for the foreseeable future, that's where the vast majority of the potential gold is going to be. So I have enough materials to craft a ton of rank 7 legendaries. So Wednesday is going to be very exciting when I finally get access to crafting it on Draenor. I'm going to go, well, as hard as we possibly can, essentially. So hopefully we'll see a very big number here. Not quite sure what I'll be doing with the Crafter's Mark gear. I'm expecting the next couple of days to be a little bit slow. I'll just make sure I have everything I want ready to go, essentially. That's what I want to focus on over the next couple of days. Just make sure that I'm not missing any specific materials or anything like that, but we're ready to craft. Probably gonna go for 3 of each rank 7 on Draenor. I'll go for every recipe, and see where that takes us, essentially. So that's gonna be fun. Gonna be very exciting next week. So guys, without further ado, that's it for this episode. If you like the series, make sure you leave a like, because that way YouTube knows that you liked my stuff and you'll get more of it. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate that as well. It guarantees you get the next video. And if you want to support me, you can do so at patreon.com/thelazygoldmaker, where you can, amongst other things, get access to my full TSM setup. So everything I use, all of these sales are generated. You can get the exact settings I use, which will include rank 7 legendaries. So head over to Patreon if you're interested in that. And I wish you all a very profitable week. Goodbye, guys.